Alright, so here is the freezer. It is a 45 liter version, and here are the sizes. I went with the smaller version because the 18.5 inches is important. In my truck, the bed, focus there, I believe it was like 20 inches or like 19 inches. It'll be a little close between the bed and the tonneau cover. That was kind of the main reason for me picking the size. So here are the dimensions here. We'll fit it out tomorrow, but that was the main size, or the main reason why I picked the size is the 45. I think they had the other size. There was a 38, which was smaller, and then a 50. I want to say 55 or 52. But the 52, unfortunately, was just a little too high, so it wouldn't have fit in the bed of my truck. So that's why I went with this one. And yeah, I think it'll be plenty large enough for anything that I need. But I got a rafting trip later this month that I'm going to test it out in, and we'll see how it goes. So there's going to be like 7 of us, so we'll probably have some coolers for the drinks and other non-critical stuff, but the food will probably be in the fridge. But I think this will have plenty of capacity for all of our food needs. Alright guys, so here is the fridge. It is 9:43. 76 degrees with the temp probe right here. Haven't plugged it in yet, so what I'll do is I'll put this on the ground and open it up. I'm going to put that in there just so you guys can see that it's not on, and it's actually warmer in there. So, hasn't been on yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in. Looks like it goes the other way. Here we go. I heard a beep. Haven't even read the instructions, so I don't even know what to put it at. What's a normal fridge at? 30? I'm going to put it at 30. There we go. It's at 82 right now. That says 81. Okay, so that's not bad. It's pretty close. Max, Eco. I'm going to do max, press and hold. I haven't even read the instructions. Okay, so that's it. Just on max. And that reads out the voltage. You can hear it run. Doesn't sound too bad. So 81 there, 82 there, 9:45. All right, we'll check in about 15 minutes. Okay, so it is 10 o'clock, so it's been 15 minutes. It is 48 there, 52 here. All right, so it's, I don't know what I trust more. I think this is more, the probe is kind of centered in the chamber there, where this one's probably more on the wall. I'm not really sure, but this one's reading lower. I do trust this here, but they don't seem too far off. I did end up setting it to 37. I think that's kind of the fridge standard or whatever. So there, it's down to 50 and 46 there. So after 15 minutes, it's gone down a ways. It's on max. I did set the medium here. This is just the the battery. If it's running off a battery, it will trigger at a little lower voltage. If the battery gets to a certain point, it'll I think throw a code or it'll shut off. I'm not really sure. I'll have to read up more, but that's where that's at. It's going down. It's actually going down pretty fast. So we're almost to our set point of 37, and it's not too loud. I'm impressed. The way it's going to be set up for me is it's going to be in the back of my truck, and my rooftop tent is going to be kind of right on top of it. So I'm going to test it out this weekend and see how loud it is. I think I'll definitely hear it in the tent, but I don't think it'll be too bad. So I'm looking forward to trying it out and seeing how it goes. So yeah, I'm excited. This is nice. It's kind of a cheaper brand, but I think it will get the job done. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, so I literally just heard the shut off. It says 35 there, 36 there, and it has been 20 minutes. So that's not bad, and it is completely empty. Yeah, wow, that's impressive. Yeah, shut off. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's not making any noise now. Yeah, that's pretty good. And now it's reading 34 there, 35, 34, 34. Okay, there we go, 34. So that's pretty good. I'm kind of impressed that the temperature is actually the same there. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. After 20 minutes, it will cool down to temperature, or at least to below 37, or set point here, 37. So that's pretty impressive, and you can go down more. I guess you can make ice with this, and I'll make another video on that maybe. Check that out. So not bad. 35, 34. So I think a degree of temperature difference, I feel like that will be pretty normal. But I'm impressed. So far, I am impressed. Alright, so it is 10:12. So it's been, what, 7 minutes since this shut off. And it's at 35. So it looks like it's holding its temperature quite well, even being empty. I only opened it once to pull out the probe with the temperature sensor. Yeah. So it looked like it bumped up there. I'm gonna hang around and see if it kicks on. I actually might just kind of air it out, maybe get a little air in there. Yeah, you can definitely feel it's cool. It definitely cools from the side here. That's where I think I don't know how it cools, but probably the cooling coils are right there. You can definitely feel the coldness there. Here, it is not that cold at all. So this is definitely the cooler area. This is where probably leave stuff that don't really care about temperature-wise as much. But yeah, there we go. It was open for a little bit. Still at 36, 37. Let's see if it kicks on here. 41. There we go. Just kicked on. I don't know if you can hear that. Maybe you can hear it. But just kicked on. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So it's about 4 degrees differential for it to kick on, looks like. That's still pretty quiet. I'm impressed. We'll see how it fares in the truck. And we'll see how long it takes for it to cool down. 41, 10:17. Alright guys, so it just barely kicked off at 36. And it is 10:23. So, not bad. I think it kicked on at, oh shoot, was it 10:17? So, 6 minutes. I think to cool down. So it cools quite quickly. I like that. I'm impressed. So I'm gonna let it run for a bit just to kind of see how it goes, how the cycle time is. Alright guys, so I just wired this up. This cable, I cut it, made some connections to my fuse box here. So this is the wire here. I stole this 10 amp fuse from the one that goes to my tent. I'm not using that at the moment, so I've got to pick up another one of those. And yeah, so let's see what we got for voltage here. We have 12.49 volts. So, looks good. Time to go get the fridge. Alright, so here we go. Gonna go ahead and connect it. Heard a beep. And we're obviously just connected. Looks like it's reading 12.2 volts. So, yeah, nice. 36 degrees. I'm going to put this towards the back of the tray here. And I don't know if you've seen my other video, but I kind of just made a poor man's deck here, I guess. This is a drawer slider system that I made. Just slide it back, and you're good to go. So that fits right in there quite nicely. Gotta make sure this cable doesn't get pinched. Should be okay. I'm gonna have to come up with a better routing system, but actually I could put it up there. I'll do that here in a minute, but there we go. I'm gonna set it more towards the back, but I think it's gonna work quite nicely. So leave it here, probably put it in the shade, and just let it run. So I'm gonna be driving today, but I'm excited. All right, everyone, I have had this fridge on my truck for probably over 6 months now. I'll have to figure out when I bought it, but I've had it in my truck ever since, and I really like it. It is, I use it not just for camping, but even everyday stuff. Like if I'm going, if I'm coming out of work and I do some grocery shopping, I can throw some groceries in here, and say I go out with some friends or whatever, I can put it in the fridge. I don't have to worry, you know, stuff isn't gonna get warm on me, especially in the summer months. So, you know, it gives me a little more flexibility just on the everyday life thing. So, and then camping, I took this thing up to Maine, did a rafting trip up there, and that was a ton of fun. And this fridge worked out really well. So far, I'm really impressed with it. It keeps things nice and cold. I actually just cleaned it up today. It's nice and clean. But yeah, so far I am super happy with it. It's been doing really well. So even though it's kind of an off-brand, I guess, off of Amazon, I haven't had any trouble with it. So far, I really like it. All right, guys. So that's kind of my review of this fridge. I know there's a lot of different ones out there. I was kind of skeptical about this whole, you know, cheaper Amazon brand, I guess, but it's worked out really well. I really like it. Works great. So if you guys are in the market for a fridge, don't hesitate to get one. I love them. So gets a thumbs up from me. So that's about it. But hopefully this review helps you guys out if you guys are in the market. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.